Kemal and Yildiz sought refuge from city life in an old village, home nicknamed the Dark House, inherited under uncertain circumstances. The property stood in a remote area, its walls dark with soot, weeds choking the yard. From the moment they arrived with their two children, Deniz and Ege, a quiet dread seemed to grip the place. On the first night, Iggy glimpsed a shifting silhouette in his bedroom. Doors swung open by themselves, and the stone well in the backyard made eerie echoes, as though whispering at midnight. Locals whispered that a curse plagued the house, that jinn or ancient spirits lingered within. Yildiz grew increasingly uneasy, but Kemal dismissed the rumors, until doors banged in the dead of night, and the children awoke screaming from nightmares. In desperation, they fled to a small city apartment. Though cramped and dingy, it felt better than the unsettling silence of the dark house. Yet, the haunting followed them. Ege walked in his sleep, mumbling about voices and well, while Danny dreamed of the same looming shadows inside the house. Yildiz heard inexplicable tapping on the walls. Even Kemal, once skeptical, began to suspect they hadn't truly escaped. After one particularly terrifying night, Iggy nearly opened a window while entranced. Yildiz sought guidance from Hatice teyze, a village elder, over a crackling phone line. Hatice teyze warned that unless they sealed the houses well, the curse would persist. Reluctant but determined, Kemal and Yildiz packed up again, driving the children back to the dark house. Under a brooding sky, the place looked even more decrepit. The well stood like an open maw in the overgrown yard. Inside, stale air and creaking floors greeted them. Ege seemed calm, unnervingly so, as though beckoned by the well's dark pull. The family enlisted a local spiritual figure to perform a ritual. As prayers began, storm clouds gathered, thunder shook the yard, and a black haze rose from the well, forcing them indoors. Doors rattled. Iggy's eyes rolled back, and shadows moved along the walls. At midnight, they returned to the well for a final confrontation. Reciting prayers amidst driving rain, Iggy screamed in a voice not his own, as if an unseen entity claimed him. Hatice teyze guided them through fervent chanting. Lightning flashed, and Kemal seized the moment to drag heavy stones over the well's mouth. Gradually, the uproar subsided. The menacing presence ebbed. Iggy collapsed, asking his mother what had happened. By dawn, the storm had passed. Though exhausted and soaked, the family felt relief. Yildiz clutched Ege, who couldn't recall the night's horrors. They left the dark house behind once more, hopeful that sealing the well had ended the curse. Still, a lingering doubt followed them down the dirt road, uncertain if the dark silence behind those walls might stir again.